DZ, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Thank fucking God.
Yo.
So, this is a movie review for The Gentleman, directed, and the screenplay is by Guy Ritchie. This is our second viewing of this movie, and we really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I really liked it. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, it was a really good film. It was a really good movie.
Yeah. What's one of the things that kind of surprised you coming into this movie? And this is not even a question that we took in take one. So, what do you take from this movie into your own kind of because you're a screenwriter, of course, you're a writer.
Yo, don't put my business out
there. Okay. You're just gonna cut this.
No, keep it going. I'm just playing.
So what would you say that?
You really got shook up.
Yeah, I did,
Go
bro.
ahead.
It was like when I fuck up DZ and Dami.
I was saying. Hold on. Do you want to restart? Because I got kind of high on this shit. I don't even remember what we were talking about. No, don't stop anything. Just give 5 seconds and then just go again. And we'll just go into it.
So, what are one of the things that you take from this movie that really impressed you?
Well, the dialogue in this film was just well written. One, I love well written like films. Well written screenplays, and the story was really like capturing from the first act to the third act, and all the performances overall. The performances of McConaughey, what's my guy's name?
Hugh Grant and Charlie.
Not Hugh Grant.
Oh, Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, that dude. He's probably a standout for me on the film. He was just so good in it. But yeah, it was just good. It was a good film. Good film overall.
Yeah, same takeaways as well. Just pretty much the dialogue is what I like. It kept me engaged, and it was just like these cheeky little fucking responses from Charlie, from Hugh Grant was fucking awesome. And I really haven't seen any Hugh Grant movies like that recently. So it's just a refresh take on him. And
apparently he did like a different accent.
I see. I
he
don't
even switched up his
know.
whole accent because he didn't sound like how he usually used to sound.
No, this is more like London.
I thought it was
based?
old age or something like that.
Oh, see, yeah.
But he just doesn't sound like that. And apparently I found out that he switched up his accent, which is just incredible.
Exactly. I really like the movie from the dialogue and just the way it was shot as well. I think it was shot tremendously.
It's really London inspired, right. London based. Obviously, Guy Ritchie is an English filmmaker, so it makes sense. But you could tell he was in his bag with his preparation for this.
And I like it, man. I like seeing Matthew McConaughey do what he does at his best. You know, he's gonna kill every role that he gets. He's like one of those actors that I look forward to.
McConaughey at his best?
Just like McConaughey at his best, bro. It's pretty.
I don't think it's McConaughey at his best.
No. It's like he's back on it because I was gonna mention recently that he's been picking these movies that haven't been great in a sense. You know, he's a fucking Oscar-winning actor. You know what I mean? You get once you reach that status, you can pick the movies that you want to be. If you want to be in trash movies, you pick that movie. Robert De Niro.
That was so unnecessary.
But if you would say one thing that not necessarily confused you, but one thing that you kind of nitpicking at the movie because we thought it was great and we recommend it. But what's one of the things that you kind of fought this movie? Is it too long? Is it too confusing?
I don't think it was too long or too confusing. I'm trying to think. I really didn't have anything really negative that I left away negative with, you know. Like I said, I know there's people who like certain genres and certain people who don't. So, I mean, I definitely see who it isn't for, you know. But for the people who like these type of films, these action films with these witty, you know, punchlines and these interesting, complex characters, then they'll love it. There's nothing really wrong with the film. It's nice.
Yeah, I agree. I'm nitpicking when I say that I got confused in the part where like he's selling the script or the story to Charlie, Hugh Grant's character, and it kind of like goes back and forth, and that's where I got a little like confused. But the overall story is just kills that, you know, that one speck of hesitation of saying this movie wasn't great.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. This is the second viewing, like I mentioned in the beginning, And yeah, I can't wait to see it when
Are
it
you gonna
comes
watch it
on
again?
DVD on rent. I'm not gonna go to the theaters because I have to do some other shit. Birds of Prey is the next one that I have to see. And then March. I don't know if any movies. I might go see it. I don't know yet because I really like the movie.
Yeah.
And your score will be, we're doing out of 10.
Out of 10, I'll give it a cool. I gave it an 8 at first, but I'm thinking it's easy to throw 8 around but 8 is kind of high. It's like it's hard to get 8 sometimes. I'm gonna give it 7.5 just because I feel like I didn't leave with it being like this is a standout film that I'm gonna remember for the rest of the year. I might not remember this film at summer, so right now it's a really good project. But there's more films come out, so I'm not gonna go off the rip and give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, and I'm gonna be nice and say 7.5 is probably the highest cap. Just because I don't want to put it in the rank of it being an 8 and above. So it's a 7.5, which is a really good score for it in my personal ranking.
Your humble opinion. I will give it, I'm going to keep the same score. I think it's an 8.5. The dialogue, how it was shot, and just the character's performance. Story-wise, it's just great. And I really liked it a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, so that was the Gentleman Review. Thank you for everyone that listened. My name is Hugo. To the left,
It's the same guy from that was here.
it's always him, unless Jamal's here, and Jamal's not here. Thank you. We've been the Internet Therapy.
You gotta pay. You dropping names. You gotta pay for that promotion. Go ahead,
Jamal.